This is Mr. V. Welcome to this video on Herons Rule. Okay, Herons Rule. We all know how to calculate the area of a triangle where we have some base and some height. We've learned that since grade 8. We know that the area is a half base times height. We know that one. But that only works if we know the height of the triangle and the base length. But a lot of triangles that we deal with, we're not going to be told that information. We're simply going to have the lengths of all the sides. So how do we calculate the area for a shape like that, like this? This is where Heron's Rule comes in. So Heron's Rule is a complicated formula for calculating the area of a triangle, but it works for any triangle as long as you know the three side lengths. Alright, here we go. Heron's Rule is area equals the square root of S take A in brackets, times S take B in brackets, times S take C in brackets. The square root of all of that. And S is this special value known as the semi-perimeter, which is A plus B plus C, the three sides of the triangles, A, B, and C, in brackets divided by 2. So half of A plus B plus C, which is the perimeter. So semi-perimeter is S. Now that looks really big and ugly, but when you stick in the values, it actually becomes easier. So let's calculate the area of this triangle right here. Alright. A, B, C, the order doesn't really matter. I'm just going to use them as I've labeled them here. So my semi-perimeter S is going to be 15 plus 20 plus 12 in brackets divided by 2. Take out your calculator and calculate this. All good? You should find that is 23.5. Let's make this meters. I'll make all of these meters as well. Let's assume meters if you don't know what it is. Now this semi-perimeter of 23.5, we can then stick back into this area rule, so Heron's Rule. So if I bring this rule down, area equals the square root of 23.5, which is S, times 23.5 minus side A, which we labeled as 15, times 23.5 minus side B, which we labeled as 20, times 23.5, I'm running out of space, minus 12. Sorry for running out of space there. Square root of all of that. Okay, and you can stick this all onto your calculator, and it'll give you your answer, or you can do this in parts. We're just going to stick this on our calculator, and I'll show you the calculator steps this time. So square root, and everything else here is going to be in those brackets. So 23.5 times open bracket 23.5 minus 15 close bracket times open bracket, exactly as we've written it. And just make sure that you don't miss out on any of those brackets. And we need to close all of this off with another bracket, which is the square root bracket. 89 we'll round that to 7 meters squared for area. Does that make sense? If we look at this area here, 15 meters by 12 meters, and divided by half, This still gives us around about 100 meters squared, just doing an estimation using the original rule. So this answer makes sense, 89.7 meters squared. And that is how we calculate the area using Heron's rule.